From exciting new plot details on Superman Legacy to a sneak peek into Beyond the Spider-Verse's release date, the news roundup for all the upcoming superhero movies in 2024 and 2025 is absolutely cooking. Get ready for some more Merc with the Mouth action. Deadpool 3 is now hitting theaters on July 26th, a bit later than the original May 3rd, 2024 release date. But trust me, it'll be worth the wait. Wade Wilson finds himself taken to the TVA, setting the stage for some epic bloody battles. Of course, Ryan Reynolds is back as Deadpool, and he's bringing some big names with him. Hugh Jackman is making his MCU debut as Wolverine, though it's a different version from the X-Men series, so no worries about ruining Logan. Emma Corrin joins the cast as the villainous Cassandra Nova, and Succession star Matthew McFadden will play TVA agent Mr. Paradox. The trailer also brings back familiar faces from the X-Force team. Stefan Kapik returns as Colossus alongside Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Brianna Hildebrand, Yukio, Shiole Kutsuna, Shatterstar, Louis Tan, and Peter Rob Delaney. Sadly, Zazie Beetz' Domino won't be back, but Morena Baccarin is returned as Vanessa, Deadpool's girlfriend who appears in the first trailer. The symbiote anti-hero is back in action. Sony Pictures just dropped the first trailer for Venom: The Last Dance, the thrilling finale to the Spider-Man villain trilogy. Tom Hardy returns as Eddie Brock, the journalist bonded with the brain-chomping symbiote Venom. Sony is billing this as the final film of the trilogy, and the stakes have never been higher. The official logline teases Eddie and Venom are on the run, hunted by both of their worlds, and with the net closing in, the duo must make a devastating decision that'll bring their story to an epic conclusion. The trailer is packed with intense symbiote action, including Hardy facing off against a monstrous alien from Venom's home planet while being pursued by government agents. One standout moment, Hardy riding a super-fast Venomized horse. Joining the chaos are Ted Lasso star Juno Temple and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness actor Chiwetel Ejiofor. Sony confirmed Venom 3 at CinemaCon 2022 following the huge success of its predecessors. The original Venom raked in $856 million globally, and Let There Be Carnage earned $502 million despite pandemic challenges. Mark your calendars, because Venom: The Last Dance hits theaters on October 25th. The lead up to next year's Captain America: Brave New World has been quite a ride. There's buzz about reshoots and tweaks, partially due to current global events. Anthony Mackie, our new Cap, has even expressed his sadness about missing his pals from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Marvel's ramping up for Captain America 4, and they're teasing fans with footage at CinemaCon, which, let's face it, is starting to drop more bombshells than Comic-Con. Here's the scoop. We've got Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, now played by Harrison Ford, having a chat with Mackie's Captain America in the White House. There's a humorous nod to Ross's recasting from the Incredible Hulk days. They said lose the mustache or lose the election, Ross jokes. Mackie's Cap is being tasked with reassembling the Avengers, a team that's been disbanded for a while. Do your job, you're not Steve Rogers, Ross reminds him. We also see Isaiah Bradley, the aging super soldier from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who starts attacking after hearing a triggering song. Even Ross gets into the fray, indicating that the inner circle has been compromised. The footage was well received, and fans are excited about the return of Liv Taylor as Betty Ross and Tim Blake Nelson as the leader. Captain America: Brave New World is set to hit theaters on February 14th, 2025, assuming no more delays. After the underwhelming performance of Madame Web earlier this year, fans of Sony's live-action supervillain universe have been anxious about the future of the Spider-Man franchise. The announcement that Kraven the Hunter was getting yet another release date shift only fueled these concerns. However, in a chat with Collider's Steve Weintraub, Kraven producer Matt Tolmach shed some light on the change and why Sony's decided to release the movie at Christmas. A December release might be just what Kraven the Hunter needs. Positioned during the holiday season, the film offers a unique alternative to Wicked and Mufasa the Lion King, which are set to release around the same time. Kraven the Hunter stars Aaron Tyler Johnson, known for Kick-Ass, is the titular character, a renowned Spider-Man villain determined to become the world's greatest animal hunter. The story is set before Sergei Kravenov, aka Kraven, meets and develops a vendetta against Peter Parker. The film boasts a stellar cast, including Russell Crowe, Ariana DeBose, Christopher Abbott, Alessandro Nivola, Chi Lewis Perry, and Fred Hershinger. Kraven the Hunter hits theaters on December 13th. Get ready because Joker 2 is just around the corner, dropping later this year. This sequel to the 2019 smash hit Joker sees Joaquin Phoenix returning as Arthur Fleck, and he's joined by Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. But don't expect the usual clown princess of crime. This version promises an unexpected twist. Mark your calendars for October 4th, 2024, exactly 5 years after the first film's release. The full-length trailer is out, hinting at a fascinating flip from the comics. This time, Harley Quinn might be the one corrupting the Joker. In the trailer, we see them meet in Arkham with Harley as a patient rather than a psychiatrist, encouraging Arthur to slide back into his supervillain ways. The cast for Joker 2 is stacked. Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck Joker, Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. Plot details are still under wraps, but the trailer offers some tantalizing hints. Joker and Harley are seen on the courthouse steps looking victorious, possibly even getting married, and embarking on a wild crime spree. Set photos and videos show Gaga's Harley dancing on those iconic stairs, Arkham Asylum's in flames, Harley singing, and a nod to Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face. One exciting revelation, Joker 2 will be a musical, paying homage to classic movie musicals. Lady Gaga teased that her take on Harley Quinn is entirely unique to this film, promising a fresh and fun perspective. Move over, Avengers! There's a new super team in town. At San Diego Comic-Con in July 2022, Marvel dropped a bombshell that a Thunderbolts film was in the works. They followed up with more exciting details about the cast at D23 that September. In the comics, the Thunderbolts are a group of mostly reformed villains who take on government missions, much like the DC Suicide Squad. The star-studded cast was unveiled at the D23 Expo, featuring Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, David Harbour as Red Guardian, Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent, Olga Kurylenko as Taskmaster, Hannah John Kamen as Ghost, Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Jake Schreier, known for Paper Twins, will direct the film, with Eric Pearson, the writer behind Thor Ragnarok and Black Widow, penning the script. Filming kicked off as early in 2024, and fans got a special treat in March when Florence Pugh, dressed as Yelena, shared a behind-the-scenes look at the set. The film's director even jokingly remarked, "I don't think you're allowed to even be doing this." Thunderbolts is set to hit theaters on May 2nd, 2025. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is still swinging in the wind without a release date after being pulled from its original March 2024 slot. Sony took the threequel off its schedule in July 2023, but there's good news. Work is definitely underway. Brian Tyree Henry gave an update in late March 2024 confirming progress. In December 2023, writer-producer Christopher Miller shared a promising update. Production's back on track after the actors' strike was resolved. Talking to Digital Spy in August 2023, Miller and fellow writer-producer Phil Lord assured fans that Beyond the Spider-Verse will be released when it's ready. When the cast hasn't been officially confirmed, we can make some solid guesses. Expect to see Shamik Moore and Haley Steinfeld return as Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy, respectively. Oscar Wilde as Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, Issa Rae as Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman, and Daniel Kaluuya as Hobie Brown, Spider-Punk, are also likely to reprise their roles. Though there's no official plot synopsis yet, the ending of Across the Spider-Verse sets up for the next movie brilliantly. Miles is stuck in Earth 42, at the mercy of that universe's prowler, Miles Morales. In this universe, his mother is dating Uncle Aaron and his father is dead. This world lacks a Spider-Man because the spider that bit Miles was transported to his universe, Earth 1610, by the Spot. Fortunately, Gwen has her own Spidey team ready to rescue Miles once they find out where he is. As for footage, there's none yet, and with the delays, a trailer is further away than we'd like. James Gunn's Superman is set to soar into the screens in 2025, and DC fans are finally getting a glimpse of Spider-Man's iconic costume. This film kicks off James Gunn and Peter Safran's newly revamped DC Cinematic Universe. While the plot details are still under wraps, Gunn has hinted on social media that the reboot will focus on an earlier part of Superman's life, but it won't be an origin story. According to the official synopsis, the movie will explore Superman's journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as Clark Kent in Smallville, Kansas. It'll showcase him as the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way, guided by human kindness in a world that often sees kindness as outdated. The film draws inspiration from Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman comic book series. In addition to Superman, the movie will introduce other superheroes, including Guy Gardner, a Green Lantern, and Angela Spica as the Engineer, a founding member of the Authority. The Fantastic Four cast members are sharing updates as they gear up to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with the Phase 6 movies set to begin principal photography. Marvel's first family is finally entering the MCU timeline after Disney acquired 21st Century Fox, bringing the Fantastic Four rights back to Marvel Studios. Following a lengthy development process, filming is set to start this summer. In a recent interview with Comic Book, Joseph Quinn discussed his role as Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, in the Fantastic Four. While he couldn't spill any spoilers, the Stranger Things star emphasized that everyone involved is going for it. As one of the biggest Marvel movies slated for release in 2025, there's a lot of excitement surrounding this reboot. Marvel Studios has assembled a stellar cast for the leading heroes and is going all out with the supporting characters as well. The marketing for the Fantastic Four suggests that Marvel Studios aims to bring something fresh to the live-action adaptation compared to previous versions. The reveal of the heroes in 1960s-styled costumes has sparked interesting discussions about the time period the movie will explore, potentially avoiding past pitfalls by creating a unique take. This also raises questions about how the MCU will explain their absence in the present timeline. The Fantastic Four is set to release on July 25th, 2025. Marvel Studios is still trying to bring Blade to life, but the vampire thriller keeps hitting roadblocks. The latest hiccup comes when director Yann Demange, the second director to leave the project, exited in recent weeks. Sources say frustration over Blade's prolonged development played a part. Star Mahershala Ali is reportedly growing increasingly frustrated. Ali, attached to the project since 2019, personally chose Demange after losing director Bassam Tariq in September 2022. At that time, Blade was about 2 months from starting principal photography, but Marvel decided Tariq wasn't the right fit. They presented Ali with a list of potential directors, but Ali, concerned the list included mostly untested filmmakers, began his own search. Ali has wielded significant influence over the project, a rarity for Marvel actors. Blade's journey began when Ali, fresh off his Oscar win for Green Book, called Marvel and expressed his desire to take on the role. He envisions Blade as his Black Panther. Demange's version of Blade was gearing up for a May 2023 shoot with True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto, another Ali pick, working on the script. But the writer's strike followed by the author's strike shut things down. Unlike other Marvel projects that paused and restarted, Blade let most of its actors go, including Leroy Lindo and Aaron Pierre, and went through more writers. Michael Green was hired in November, and after Demange left, Marvel writer Eric Pearson stepped in. Between the pandemic delays and Disney's shift to streaming, forcing Marvel to overproduce and overdevelop its slate, Blade's journey has been nothing but smooth. Currently, Blade is slated for release on November 7th, 2025. Following the epic conclusion of Tom Holland's Spider-Man No Way Home, speculation about Spider-Man 4 has been buzzing. While nothing was immediately confirmed, recent months brought a significant update from a Sony executive teasing Holland's future in the MCU. Amid excitement for a potential Spider-Man 4, there was another thrilling development when MCU directors Adil El-Aribi and Bilal Fallah expressed interest in helming Tom Holland's next Spider-Man adventure. Their enthusiasm added to the anticipation surrounding Holland's continuation to Peter Parker. Since debuting as Spider-Man in 2016 Captain America: Civil War, Holland has won hearts with his portrayal of the iconic web-slinger. His journey continued through 3 standalone Spider-Man movies, culminating in the multiverse-shaking events of No Way Home, where fans clamored for more. Despite Sony and Marvel's initial silence on Spider-Man 4, Sony chairman Tim Rothman hinted at something big in an interview with Dateline, calling the sequel a significant event. Whether Holland returns as Spider-Man or takes on a mentor role remains uncertain, but Rothman's tease has fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter. While Marvel Studios hasn't confirmed Spider-Man 4, the enthusiastic response from the directors Adil El Arabi and Bilal Fallah suggests exciting possibilities for Peter Parker's future. So which movie are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments below.